Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Taking a quick look here at Near Protocol, getting this request a lot from some of our community members here. So we're just going to pull up some larger scale fibs here from a few days ago and just kind of get perspective on where we're at with this current trend. It does look like we've broken through that 0.618 resistance and we're starting to trend closer towards this most recent resistance. You got to keep in mind though, we do have a rising wedge pattern here, which again isn't a massively large probability, but it's more than 50% probability. And we also have somewhat of a triple top. If you zoom in here, you can kind of recognize that we've retested this level multiple times. Generally speaking, the more often you retest something, more like it is to break. So let's take a look at some liquidation levels and just kind of get an idea of what's going on here. So if you're new to the channel, I just want to say thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, follow if you haven't already. Deeply appreciate that. We have a Twitter, Telegram, YouTube, Discord, and TikTok. So pick your poison, whatever works best for you. Link down below. And if you do want to up your game, I've got a trading academy over on CryptoCache.tech. You want to learn to become a better trader. So this seems pretty indicative to me that the price action is going to more than likely increase. Keep in mind, this is the last 1 month's worth of look back, but we got a good 5.6, 5.8, solid amount of liquidation levels just above the price action. Sorry, it's not just above, but it's well above. However, it is heavier to the upside than the downside. Okay, so again, we do have this 380 mark. That's a potential reality, but generally speaking, looking pretty solid here. And if we do take a look at and we zoom in a little bit more, we can see there's definitely a lot of liquidation still above and below the price action, but closer to the upside. So I'm speculating we're going to see the price wake up here at the very least to destroy some of those leveraged shorts, those high leverage shorts, and possibly some lower leverage shorts above the price action. Okay, but either way, it seems more likely and more obvious the price is going to continue up than down, because again, you retest this level multiple times, more likely to break. However, you got to recognize that Bitcoin does end up performing or fulfilling its head and shoulders pattern and pulling back like it's been doing every time it tries to break this descending trend line. We could very well see Near Protocol pull back too. So just a heads up on that. That's a possibility. So let's see what the probabilities are here, okay? Take a look at the daily time frame. Let's work our way down. First of all, with the moving averages, we're over the 20-day SMA. That's generally a favorable sign. Granted, today's candlestick hasn't closed yet, but a closure above 0.618 would put us in that position to be more so bullish on this coin. And when I say bullish, it doesn't mean that you just cross the 20 and it's all good. It just implies we have less resistance immediately ahead of us and that there is some above us at this point of control here in the 20-day SMA. So if you do take a long position, keep in mind you probably want to consider securing profits in the next 5% or so, just to ensure you don't get stopped out and the price reverses around on you, because there's a lot of resistance at 530 based on volume. Okay, so again, being over the 20 is great, but it doesn't mean it's just good to go, hard to the moon, right? That's just not a thing. If we take a look here at stochastic RSI swinging up, that's good. We're tentatively below 50 on the RSI. That's not great, but it's good to get closer to that level. We break above that, that's when we get good little considerations for going long. But most everything we see here is fairly positive, looking pretty nice. 4-hour time frame here. Let's quickly note a couple of things. We can kind of see here that the RSI is under 70. Okay, generally that's favorable to be above 50 though, and we're getting closer to a resistance is what it kind of boils down to, but also implies that we're more so bullish than bearish on the transitionary 4-hour time frame. That's good. Stochastic swinging up, MACD's converging. These are all positive signs, minus being under the 200-day SMA. So for the most part, we're looking quite favorable here. And if you look at the most recent point of control here, we can see there's a decent amount of volume at 445, but the most at 530. So the price continues higher. Again, that's that 5% gap between now and 530. Solid chance we could see some initial rejection there. So what would likely happen is the price comes up to that range, rejects out, consolidates at previous resistance, and then once it does that, it continues up here to sweep this upper level of liquidity. Okay, so again, liquidation it's a big motivator for a lot of those who have a lot of money, and this is right around the 560 to 580 range. Okay, so again, it's right in this range here as soon as we break through this most recent resistance. Okay, hourly time frame, to quickly note, we can kind of see we got confirmation on most time frames here. However, we can see, of course, the lag and span being close to the price action. It could very well end up turning itself around. And again, I know it seems kind of crazy. Everything else looks massively bullish. It'll probably continue higher, but this is a conservative indicator kind of letting us know that you may want to consider securing profits because the price may pull back. But once more, triple tops, they do have a pretty high success rate of pulling back. That very well could be the case here soon. A lot of it hinges on Bitcoin though. If Bitcoin continues to, stay where it's at, I think Near Protocol is going to continue higher. But if Bitcoin does pull back, just say to that 56, 55K range, no doubt Near is going to correct itself too to fulfill this rising wedge pattern. Okay, so again, a lot of different scenarios in play. Okay, but at this point, now you have better information. Hopefully you can make an informed decision, secure profits wherever you can. Try not to be too crazy. This is not a greed market. You can't just sit there and get greedy all day and hold until the moon. That's just not happening right now. It's very infrequent. Okay. Best thing to do is secure profits when you can. Make sure you use good risk tolerance and don't be an idiot. That's basically the way it should be. If you want to be less of an idiot, CryptoCache.tech is a site link down below, of course. And again, help grow the social media there: Twitter, Telegram, Discord, now TikTok. A lot of fun stuff there. Check it out. Links down below for that. I appreciate you nonetheless. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.